All right, friends, welcome to Wednesday Math Review. You are going to, we have a little bit extra work for you today. So today you're going to click on Wednesday. You've already done all of your morning work. You're going to come in to your math page. You're going to watch this math video, which is what you've already clicked on. We're going to do our daily math review. I've decided to stop giving you guys the answers to your daily math review because I don't think you're checking your work anyway. So you guys are going to do your daily math review. Remember, some of you can do this and answer it directly into your Google form. Okay, so you might want to have that open at the same time so you can do your your daily math review. Remember, a quick reminder for those of you who don't have these printed for you. I know some of you mentioned yesterday you didn't, I can't do it, I don't have it printed. You just do it on a piece of paper, a recycled piece of paper, an old piece of paper that you found in your recycling bin, a piece of paper from an old Friday folder that has nothing on the other side. You are gonna line up your your problem the best you can. Okay, blurry. And you are going to solve your problems here. And then when you finish your problem, remember, you're gonna go back and click on your daily math review Google form and you'll type in your name and your answers. Okay, so if this is something that you are doing, make sure you put it in your Google form at the same time as you're doing it so you don't have to go back. If your grown-up is printing your paper and emailing it or texting it to me or Miss Now, that is perfectly fine. You do what your grown-up is telling you to do. Okay, so you're gonna pause your video now. You're gonna go do your daily math review and then you're gonna come back and work with me. We're gonna do one more thing today. Okay. So you guys are going to open up this thing that says counting by halves and measuring with a ruler. Now, it looks like a lot of work. Relax. I didn't put boxes for you to do all of it. So, first off, you're welcome. And second, let's just jump into it. So, I don't like how this looks on the screen as much, so I have it printed for me. But I want you to know that when you click on here, these little boxes, remember, these little boxes with the number sign in them, you are gonna click in it and it's gonna put your answer. So we're gonna learn how to count up by halves, and that's something, it's like skip counting, right? So when we learned how to skip count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, we learned how to do that and it was hard at first. So we're gonna skip count by half, and when we count by half, that means that we just put a half after the big whole number. So remember, the whole number is like one whole juicy orange here, and half of this juicy orange here is the extra 1-2. That says half. Okay, so we started here and we had 0, half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. What comes after 2.5? If you don't know, and you have a ruler next to you, super scented, you can look here. So we have half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. So I'm gonna go back. You're gonna fill it in on the Google form. I'm gonna fill it in right here. Okay, I'm gonna fill it in right here, and it says 3. What would come after 3? 3 and a half. Then after 3.5, we get 4. And after 4, we get 4.5. You guys get a cameo appearance from Mr. Bennett. He wanted to be in the video too, but we didn't let him. All right, here, letter B, you're gonna start at 8.5. So I find my ruler, or you can just count up with me. You have 8.5, 9, 9.5, then we get to 10. Then we get 10.5 right here. Then we get 11 and 11.5. So notice the pattern is we write our big number and we write our big number with a half. Big number, and a half, okay? You have 2 more lines to do. So you're gonna do the one that starts with 22. And you're gonna do the line that starts with 5.5. And you're gonna plug those answers into the Google slide that you have right there. Okay, so you're gonna pause your video right now and you're gonna go ahead and figure that out. When you're done with that, come back to the video, unpause, and we'll help you with the next part. Okay, so you guys just finished counting by halves, and then we're here to do measuring with a ruler. So yesterday we measured, and even the day before Monday, we measured things up to the ones, the big numbers that are here. Now that we know how to count by halves, we are going to start doing this half counting. So this paper clip right here, this paper clip right here goes from the 0, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. It goes from 1 to 1.5. It is halfway between the 1 and the 2. So I'm gonna type here on my number sign and I'm gonna put 1, then I put a space. Okay, to make 1.5, I'm gonna show you how to do that, okay? So what it's gonna look like on your screen is that 1-2. But when you type that in, you're gonna find your 1 up here and you type your 1. Your dash is down here next to the shift and above this space. You're gonna click that and it puts in that dash, and then you're gonna find your number 2. That's how we make the number half show up on our screen, okay? So you guys have 3 more problems to do here. So if we look here, you would go all the way counting up by inches and 1.5. Notice that this is already lined up for you and you don't have to do a half there, okay? But remember down here, you're gonna start with 0, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, but there's still a little bit more hanging over. So it's not all the way to the 4, but it is 3.5. So I would click in my box, type 3. I'm gonna show you one more time on your computer keypad how to do half. You type in your 1 up here, you put your dash in and your 2. All right, so you're gonna finish that problem in your Google Slides. You are gonna go ahead and you are gonna turn it in if you have your turn in button up here. And let's double check how much we have to do today. So we watched a math video. That's what you're doing right now. You did your daily math review. You turned it in with your, oopsies, I didn't mean to click, with your Google form, and you did your counting by halves and measuring with a ruler. Make sure you finished all of that. If you didn't and you need to rewind this video, go ahead and do that now, or pause and finish it before lunch. When you're done with this, you're gonna go get some lunch, or you can do Spelling City or any unfinished work. Today's Wednesday, so there's not a lot of work to do. You're gonna do unfinished work that you haven't done yet. All right, have a great day, guys.